Feels like we need some reasons to be cheerful. Try this. There have been celebrations in Jamaica and at a UNESCO meeting in Mauritius, where reggae music was put on a list of global intangible cultural treasures. This was the moment that announcement was made.
One world, let's get together and feel alright. One love.
Seriously getting into it. The UNESCO citation says that reggae contributes to the international discourse on issues of injustice, resistance and humanity. I should say also added to the UNESCO list is the art of water measuring in Algeria, hand puppetry in Egypt and traditional Maasai male rites of passage in India. Let's stick with reggae though. We can speak to Wayne Hall, an award-winning presenter at the radio station Reggae Vibes Radio, which broadcasts around the world. Very good to talk to you. I feel I should be offering congratulations. What does this recognition mean, if anything, for reggae?
Well, I tell you what, every reggae-loving person right now is just tickled. We're rejoicing, we're happy, and we're just witnessing reggae music possibly going to even higher heights right before our very eyes with this UNESCO move.
And why, Wayne? What do you think it's going to do? What will it mean?
It's got to put an official seal on what a lot of people have experienced with reggae music over the years. You mentioned resistance, a voice against injustice. Reggae music was loud and clear when, for instance, apartheid reigned in South Africa. Social commentary is a big part of the culture, even home in Jamaica. And so, this is going to get even more attention in a positive way with this recognition by UNESCO.
And Wayne, you work in the business, in music industry terms, hip-hop has kind of taken over the world, hasn't it? But reggae is still a big deal.
Reggae is a big deal. And, I mentioned to someone earlier, it's almost like having a vital organ when you're from Jamaica and that part of the world that functions outside of your body. It's a big deal. It represents, such a big escape for people that are dealing with all kinds of, struggles. It also is a means of celebration. And we're very proud that reggae music is in just about every country you can name in the world is aware of reggae music, thanks to, people like Bob Marley, the Wailers, and back in the days of Desmond Dekker and the Aces, Toots Hibbert, Toots and the Maytals, and other artists like that.
And you mentioned it's like a vital organ. I remember it is a visceral kind of music, isn't it? I remember taking our kids to one of their first reggae gigs, and one of my daughters saying, with a bass line, was doing that walk that a reggae bass line sometimes does. She said, I can feel it here. And she pointed to her breastbone. She could feel the music inside her.
Yes, as physical as it can be, mental, emotional, and in any just form of way, it hits you. And like Bob Marley said, one good thing about music, when it hits you, feel no pain. I'm sure she felt no pain, but she could really feel it impact her, like it's doing around the world.
That's for sure. And we talk about reggae, of course, but there are dozens of sub-genres within reggae, aren't there? Which is kind of dominant at the moment?
Well, reggae and the dancehall. The dancehall element is very popular, extremely popular. But I will say reggae music is still there. The one drop is going anywhere. But dancehall has really climbed over the years to be a big factor.
All right, Wayne Hall there at Reggae Vibes Radio. Thank you so much for talking to us.